Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing this fine Monday morning? Hope everyone had a great weekend and didn't get into too much trouble. A little bit of trouble is okay, I guess, but not too much. All right, let's see if we can get this party started here. I think we are live there. There we go. All right, good. Now, hold on one second here. Let's get this portion here set up properly. All right, there we go. All right, good. All right, so Monday morning, back in the saddle. Oh boy, there's a heck of a lot going on right now. And I, for one, am glad to see it. And oh boy, we got a lot to discuss. Quite a bit to discuss today. Let's see here. There's Alex. Let's see. So as you know, it's crazy. I could literally do. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Black T-shirt today. That means he's serious.
Oh, it's what? This was the fire. It's a Fireball shirt.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it looked like the Grim Reaper was coming in.
Oh shit! You know what? I got it on backwards.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right.
I was gonna say you didn't have something on your shirt. That was surprising. Oh, right. Oh, nice glasses. Thank you. Who was it that sent that?
Oh, I didn't invite Benji. I'm sorry, Ben. I clicked the wrong button.
Well, that's all right. Hey, well, look who else is showing up now. Good morning, James.
Good morning.
Are you stationary or are you still on the road?
I am not stationary, but I
think we lost you there, James.
He's working on something.
Yeah. Hey, Dave.
Morning, guys.
What's the snow like over there?
Nothing. Kind of wimpish.
Oh, I thought you were getting like 8 or 12 inches or something.
Yeah, 10 or 12. Nothing exciting.
10 or 12.
Wow. Thank you, Mary's Lee.
Wow, that was cool, Mary Lee's Brown. Thank you.
Another 2 to 3 today. It's kind of used to it.
Another 2 to 3 today?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Oh, God.
I'm not afraid. Bring it on.
There you go. That's what I like to hear. Alex and I were just having a conversation on the phone this morning about snow. And I was telling him, you know, he was like shrugging it off. I don't know, it'd be maybe 10 or 12 inches. And I'm like, wow, living up in Colorado, man, coming from LA and moving to the mountains was culture shock, to say the least, especially when it came to driving in the snow. But fortunately, I made it out alive. All right, well, let's say some good mornings here. Who's piling in here? Teresa Ann is here. Rick Sr., Lisa Maria. Good morning, Lisa. Heidi is here. Good morning, Heidi. Vicky Veronica is here. Ego. Brian. Good morning, Brian. Chrissy. Hitesh Hits is here. Pure Blood, Holly Johnson. Morning, Sam Millie. I like that. That's cool. Thank you, Holly. Andrea Lynn is here. Sherry from East Tennessee. Nut, grand rising to you as well. Lee is here. Of course, Mary Lee's Brown. She said, good morning, everyone. Did everyone have a nice Thanksgiving? Yes, I think we did. Uh-oh, did we lose Dave there? Oh, I think we did. Huh? Well, hopefully he'll join us back up. Let's see, who else do we have? Brian, of course, with the squirrels in the chat. Dana Mack is here. Benji, 1959. Good morning, Big Ben. Wendy is here as well. Tanya Moonsheiber. Hey, Tanya. Christy B. Good morning from Hayesville, Kansas. She said, we're getting our first snow today. Oh, wonderful. Time to bundle up. Diva 53 is here. Good morning, Diva. Joy, Joe Lynn, Towie Bixby, Tim Shaw 707, Kelly Thurman. Oh, my goodness. GG20 is here as well. PJ Party Peggy. Good morning. Gary Murphy, the beach chair farmer. The beach chair farmer said Dave is probably plowing snow. Maybe that's it. Maybe he just had to jump out and get his snow moved. Deb S. from Central Massachusetts is here. Laura McCrae is here as well. Traveler. Good morning, Traveler. Oh, gosh. Love Lady is here as well. Who do we have over on YouTube? We have Richard Pacente, David Morales, Kathleen Paschke on Facebook. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. All right, let's see, Alex. Did you see Dave come back in?
I look not. I'll look again. There he is. Welcome back, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Let's-
Okay, Dave. Dave, are you going to blame it on the snow? You there, Dave?
I'm trying to reset my background. It just isn't working very good.
Oh, that's weird. Huh.
Yep, loud and clear.
Well, you've got a way to blame everything on the snow if you want to.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, let's get some indices going here. What do you say?
What do you say? Hey, welcome in, everybody. December 1st, 2025. Where does time go? I don't know. Looking at the indices today, it's not good. S&P 500 down 14 points, 68,037. The Dow is down 211 points to 47,505. NASDAQ is down 34 points to 23,331. Meanwhile, Mr. Gwynn, gold up $7.50 to $4,262. Silver at $58.95, all-time highs. Crude oil up 58 cents to $59.13 a barrel. Looking at the bloodbath of the crypto market over the course of the last several days, everything is down, and down. Bitcoin down almost 8% at 84,583. Ethereum is down 10% to 2,733. XRP down 10% to $1.99. Solana down 11% at 123.86. Cardano down 12% to 37 cents. Stellar Lumen XLM down 10% to 23 cents, and HBAR down 10% to 13 cents. Lots of activity over the weekend, lots of comms, lots of things happening. Today's posts. Oh, yeah?
What was that?
I don't know. Wasn't at my house. Today's posts from December 1st, 2017. Hussein is evil and a real loser. Who uses the term real loser? And how often does he say real loser? I'm just saying, putting it out there, no special treatment. Shopping around for a new handler protection is fun to watch on SATs, Spycoms. Morons, all of them. Post 246, underground massive data center, question mark. 242. Be here tomorrow. The story unfolds.
Lots to pay attention to. Geez, we lost Dave again. I wonder what
he needs to quit clicking buttons. He's taking notes out of Sam's book.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. John Gwynn is here. Sassy Minnesota girl. Martini time as well. LSE.3 is here. Dave, would you please make up your mind as to whether you want to be on the show or not today? I'm just busting his chops, everybody. Nobody get upset. Oh, let's see here. King's Girl 1974. Wendy J is here. Oh, hey, Bean is here. Hey, Bean. Good afternoon. Well, good morning here. Good afternoon where you are, apparently. There she is, Mama Bear. Good morning, Mama Bear. Traveler, thank you for all the gifts. That's so sweet. Let's see here. Beaver said, good morning from Colorado Springs. I had our first snow last night. Ooh, did you get a lot? Colorado Springs. I lived in Highlands Ranch for a number of years as well as Winter Park, so I know that drill over there. It can be a little chilly in the Colorado area. All right, so I don't know what happened to Dave. So, Dave, James, do you have a report today?
Dave is back.
Oh, he is back?
Yes, he is.
Oh, hold on a second.
His screen's black and he's not talking. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, James, if you have one.
I really don't have a heck of a lot to say about the military, Sam. You covered something about the skies over Venezuela, and the drug dealers and airline pilots and everybody else warned that it's a no-fly zone over Venezuela, and it's for obvious reasons. We're there, and we're getting ready to. Well, we've already done it. We flew some sorties last night. Got some going on this morning. We're getting ready to flatten the country.
Well, again, could there be kinetic action that's going to take place? It's possible. It's also possible that there is human trafficking hubs there that are being dealt with as we speak, and we just don't know about it. I mean, it's the military. Who knows what the hell is really going on? But I see your point. Absolutely, James.
Well, with the amount of power that we have over there, I mean, we've got more power over there than we do surrounding the entire United States right now.
Yeah.
The Gerald Ford Carrier Group is it's quite large, and they have a lot of firepower.
Yeah,
exactly. It's going to be exciting to see if they launch them all at one time.
Or are they? What's that, Alex?
I've seen some clips now, unverified, but I've seen some clips of some things going down, reportedly in Venezuela already.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're only being shown what they want to show us at this point, but there's an awful lot of firepower there for some reason.
And we've talked about this before, and don't you guys believe it has to do more than John boats coming over across the ocean? It just, there's more to this story.
100%, I agree. All right, let's see. What's that?
John boats? John boats? We're not duck hunting, Dave.
Jody Singleton 8 is here. Hey, Jody. Beaver said it's just a dusting in Colorado Springs. Oh, Alex, you're a pirate today. Nice. Harley Allen said, just so you know, Venezuela just surrendered to Trump evidence of the Biden administration. Well, I saw that, but because it was in Venezuelan, they were speaking a foreign language. I can't be sure that that's what they were saying. And I haven't seen any reputable reports about that. Now, you could be right, Harley. I don't know. But the gist of that narrative was that Maduro was blowing the whistle on Biden, and that Biden was responsible for a lot of nefarious things. Now, whether it's true or not, I did see that, but thank you for posting that. But I don't know. There's just no way to tell at this point, in my opinion.
Boy, that would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And it may be there as a protective device against the deep state. I don't know. But if that is true, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey, the Trump train, man, bringing in the Trump train. I love it. Mama Bear said, peekaboo, I see you. Well, if you don't see me, Mama Bear, it's because your eyes aren't open. All right, let's see here. Oh, that's interesting. Pureblood Holly John said comms. Yeah, 100%. There's so many comms happening. It's ridiculous. It's off the charts. Cindy Hayden 59 is here. Good morning, Cindy. Oh, Harley Allen said that was on Fox. Oh, I didn't realize it was on Fox, so maybe it is credible then. And interesting.
Investigating.
Brian and Mama Bear posting squirrels in the chat, as always. John Langlois, I got it right, didn't I, John, is here. Good morning, John. Oh, Mama Bear said that was for Dave, Sam. Okay, sorry. I stand corrected. Earl Shannon's here over on YouTube from 11 degrees, balmy Minnesota, he said. And Donna Fox is here over on Facebook. Hey, Donna. Interesting you're on Facebook instead of TikTok today. Dave, do you have a report? What's that, Alex?
Before we get off the military report, Donald Trump's post from yesterday, there are laws that impact our nation. Read Title 18, Chapter 115, Section 2387. Whoever, with the intent to interfere, impair, influence the loyalty, morale, or discipline of the military and naval forces, to be fined or imprisoned up to 10 years. Commander Kirk Leopold, U.S. Navy, retired. This is right on point. Do what has to be done.
Wow. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a whole lot of comms going on. Holly is absolutely right. Let's see here. Hey, Magic's here. Hey, Magic. Martin's WB. Martin, you just crack me up, dude. I cannot believe how many product commercials you put out every week. Anybody who is looking to purchase a product on TikTok, go to Martin's WB. The man is committed. It could be a jacket. It can be binoculars. It could be headphones. You name it. If you want the skinny on just about any product on TikTok, go to Martin's WB, because I'm telling you, this man is on top of it. Good job, Martin. Keep it going. Hey, Jenny's here. Rick Sr. said things are getting exciting. Boy, isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? All right, Dave, do you have a report for us today?
I sure do.
All right.
Now that my internet's working over here, I had to fire my IT director.
Exactly.
Today, corn is mixed across the board. Soybeans down 4 to 5. Wheat is down 1 to 2. Cattle is down 9% across the board, and hogs are down 6%. Good news coming from the Trump administration: an AIDS package for the U.S. farmer within 2 weeks, and a deal on Chinese soybean purchases. The U.S. That's Brooke Rollins said on Monday. So we'll see what the details are here within 2 weeks, and definitely is going to come in handy. There's no doubt about that. More importantly, it's the soybeans and the tariffs to get it fair for the farmer across the board.
Right, 100%. I agree. Thanks, Dave. So, hey, everybody on TikTok, if you would share this live out. So I've been getting all kinds of warnings from TikTok. I don't know what it's coming from. They're telling me that our views are going to be restricted because of misinformation or disinformation. I don't know what the heck's going on, but if you're on TikTok, I get them all the time. I mean, I get, under my activity tab. So I don't know what is, my guess is they're still cleaning out algorithms, but everybody on TikTok, if you would like the show and share it out, share the live, if you would. We're trying to break out of that algorithm. I don't know what the heck's going on there, but it would be appreciated. All right, let's see here. John Quinn said, is it sponsor time? No, why do you think it's sponsor time? Jeez, John, give us a break here, would you? Hey, Helpful Honey just showed up, and I'm married to Bob. Good morning, everyone. Let's see. Ozzy Crosby's here on YouTube. Good morning, Ozzy. Oh, interesting. David Morales said, it's also fun to see the UK Prime Minister and cabinet destroying themselves. Clear to see who's influencing comms here. Yeah, well, if we go back to 2017 and President Trump's capitulation tour, Saudi Arabia, United Kingdom, North Korea, China, they're all in on it, in my opinion. And they're all subjugated to the United States military. PJ Party said, Sam, thanks for the Saturday show. Yes, everybody. So there was a lot of us on Dr. Glidden's special for our community, but there was also a lot of people that messaged me that could not get in. Now, some people had to log in multiple times for it to work. I don't know what's going on there, but I did talk to Dr. Glidden about it. He's looking into it. So the next time we do it, hopefully it'll be a little smoother transition. I don't know what happened there.
And if you registered and you have the password, you can still go and watch. You didn't have to be on the live. It'll be up there, he said, probably for the next month or so. So you're welcome to come in and watch it again if you need to get the information twice.
Right. Exactly. Thanks, Alex. Joy said, I got in. I had a hard time, though. Yeah, I don't know what happened and why that happened, but thank you for being persistent, Joy. Valerie James is here. Good morning, Valerie. Sue B said, I didn't get a password. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened there, guys. Maybe we'll do maybe we'll do it a little different next time. But anyway, thank you all for being there. All right, let's jump into some stories here. First up was, okay, this is a big one as we're on. Silver breaking out over $57. As of today, what's it at right now, Alex?
Right at this very moment, silver is sitting at $58.81.
Wow. Yeah, Wendy sent me a message saying, Sam, look, it's over $58 this morning. I was like, holy smokes.
I wish it'd hurry and run up to, like 1,000. That'd be great.
Well,
I watch banks fold.
Well, I think, again, I don't think they're going to implode the system so that people get wiped out, because that's what would happen if the banks fold before everything else is set up. That's ultimately what would happen. So it's got to be a slow rise, just like with the information that's being released in the D class. It takes time. But to be at 58 now, holy cannoli. Dave, what do you make of that?
Well, just to run through, weekly, silver's up 13.25%. Monthly, it's up 21%. Year to date, 101.49% across the board. I went and bought $600 worth of change and got $100 worth of silver out of it.
What do you mean?
Quarters, 1964 and older.
Oh, you cashed them in for 600? Wow.
Nope. I bought 600. Got 600 from the bank, and big, looked like I was robbing the bank. I was running out with them, and I sorted through them and found enough silver for $100.
Oh, you're kidding me! Wow. Was that recently?
Saturday.
Wow. Incredible. Yeah. James, what about you? Are you hoarding silver as well?
I'm not hoarding it, but it's like Dave, something simple. You go in and turn paper into coins, go home, sift through them, and find them. They actually have apps on your telephone that you can take a picture of each coin, and it'll tell you what it is, what it's valued at. So Dave's just taking free money. It's out there. But for every estate sale that we've all been to, we've all gone through the garage sales and seen the sterling silver wedding set that's out there, for $20. Well, that sterling silver wedding set's now probably worth $300 or $400.
Right.
So it's easy to make money in America. You just got to know where to look.
Yeah, exactly. Alex?
Oh, I'm definitely hoarding.
Yeah, exactly. David Morales said, absolutely 2017 in terms of the capitulation tour. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Hey, Larry just showed up. Larry said, good morning. I'm late. That's all right, as long as you made it, Larry. Martini Time said, thank God I transferred my IRA when gold was $1,800 and silver was $20. Oh, good move. Good move, Martini Time. Rick Sr. said, that's strange. Dave didn't know they were in circulation. Well, I think you just have to get lucky, right?
Yeah. Yep. So each quarter is worth $6 to $11 is what they say, depending on the price across the board. Had some Buffalo nickels from 1913, 1923, stuff like that. So it was interesting for sure. Going to do some more here this week.
Good man. Good man. I Speak 1717 said, I'm a stacker. I am cash poor. Well, if you're stacking the right things, you're doing the right thing, 17.
Are your kids stealing the unused quarters for the arcade?
Yeah.
I take them back to the bank as soon as possible.
Andrea Lynn 81 said, I have my mom's sterling silverware set. Wow, that's so cool. Brian said, my mom has a $10 roll of silver dimes she's had for years. Good, hold on to them. Oh, that's incredible. Beaver said, I have a coin collection, silver proof sets from 1960 to 2022. Holy smokes. Don't separate yourself from those, whatever you do, Beaver. Good job. All right, let's see here. Let's move on. I got everybody, right? Okay.
Yep.
So after this spike on Friday with silver, the CME, which is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, all of a sudden had a glitch and they had to shut it down. How much more flippin' obvious does it have to be, Dave?
Not surprising when it's getting out of the hand. Remember how suppressed silver is by the banks, and which one was it, U.S. Bank, or which one's got a lot of money put on
JP Morgan.
That silver. JP Morgan wasn't going to be over $50. So
yep,
we'll see.
And I'm sure they had to shut it down because they couldn't deliver the physical silver. James?
Well, it's not surprising. Silver has a lot more uses than gold does. And we've talked about this a few months back, that silver could actually replace the price of gold just because of its utility uses. And I think it's, if you have it, get more.
Right.
So looking at forecasts, it says it could be as high as $60 to $68 per ounce by the end of the year. Midterm of 2026 outlook pointing to as high as $92 per ounce. 27 to 2030 2027 to 2030, 70 to 120 per ounce.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So where else are you going to get 30% within a month?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
exactly.
It's up 95% just this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Cameo Crazy, thank you for the turkey face. That was cute. Helpful Honey, thank you for all the gifts. Mama Bear making fun of my turkey head. Come on now, Mama Bear.
I was going to say, look at that gobbler.
hey, this is a family show, Dave. What are you talking about? All right, let's move on. We did that. That's really weird. I don't know why that came back up. Okay, so Zelensky over in Ukraine. Anti-corruption authorities raided Zelensky's office in Kiev, along with his right-hand man, the chief of staff to the president, Andriy Yermak, and is often seen as Ukraine's second most powerful man. Then Zelensky announced that, surprise, Andriy Yermak, head of the presidential office, whose office was raided, submitted a letter of resignation. Oh, I'm sure they're not connected. What do you think, James?
The snake can get in a corner. It doesn't matter if he resigns. Resignations are dime a dozen. But what's the matter, Alex? You're muted.
Phone call. He had a phone call.
But I think that Zelensky's he's going to be a snake in the grass for some time, and I think that you're going to see the administration come apart slowly. I don't think it'll be all at once. It's taken this long for them to be corrupt, to be caught, and I think that you're going to see slowly everybody's going to wither away in Ukraine. They're going to have a new administration.
Yeah, or they already do, and we just don't know about it. Dave?
Well, it's Trump. It's our administration talking to Ukraine about ending the war. It isn't Russia. So there's a lot of information here. Rumor has it a lot of our weapons have been sold off too, and maybe Venezuela has something to do with that also. So going to Central America.
Exactly. Could they be connected? Absolutely. Alex?
Paris AP this morning, Ukrainian President Zelensky met with Macron on Monday.
Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. John Gwynn said we have a new interstatism, snake in the corner. Exactly. Hope you got that one down, Lisa. James on fire again today. Let's move on. So, that's weird. I wonder why. I think Outlook might be having some issues today. On Down Detector, Alex, is Outlook having some issues?
Let me look.
As everybody knows, so when I make my notes for the show, I do it electronically. I'm not old school like James anymore. I started out that way with pen and paper, but it was too labor intensive. Look at him. Look at that. That's amazing. Oh, can't see it now. But anyway, James is showing you his notes.
As a matter of fact, I'm seeing Shopify, Yahoo Mail, AOL, Yahoo, AWS, Cloudflare, iReady, Spectrum, AT&T, Microsoft, Office 365, Copilot, Gmail. Everything's got a spike right now.
Wow. Oh, that's another thing. So a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine for many decades, a friend of mine, Grant, he needed help setting up his Trezor. So he didn't have a new computer, so I sent him a link to get. Did we lose something there? Oh, AOL. Anyway, he needed a new computer so he could do his Trezor. We ordered this computer. He set it up, and it turns out that if you buy one of the cheap computers, you don't get the full version of Windows. It's something called S mode. Well, so I have him send that one back. He gets the other computer yesterday, gets it set up. And it was supposed to be a full version of Windows 11, and it came in as S mode. I lost my stuff. I was so pissed last night, but fortunately we had a workaround. We were able to get out of S mode. So anybody who's buying a new computer, if you buy one of the cheap ones just for utility purposes, make sure that it has a full version of Windows. Otherwise, you can't download any outside files unless it's in the Microsoft Store. I was pissed.
Imagine that.
Exactly.
Political bullshit.
Exactly. I was pissed last night. Not at Grant, but at the situation. But fortunately, we were able to get around it. So, but just heads up out there, everybody. Oh, Bonnie Darling's here over on Facebook. Hey, Bonnie. She said Cyber Monday. Exactly. God, I get so many flipping emails on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Do you guys get the same? Just inundated with emails? It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
What's an email?
Oh, here we go. So, according to Disclosed TV, thousands of Airbus planes were affected by a software issue, and that UK passengers had potential disruptions. Now, are we going to have a whole bunch more of planes coming back into the narrative, Alex?
I mean, it's a disaster. The whole airline industry, flight control, the planes, they're old. Like, just needs an overhaul. Just needs an overhaul.
Yeah, because we're using essentially the same architecture of planes since the 50s, 60s.
Well, 20 years ago, the same flight that's now, $500 was like $80, $150 round trip. Like, they've got the money.
Yeah,
They've got them.
yeah, I know. I used to be able to fly to Vegas for $29 each way. $29. I went to Vegas, I don't know, not too long ago. The cheapest flight I could find was like $200. It was like, you've got to be kidding me. But whatever, James.
Anytime that you have software problems in the airline industry, airworthiness directives are handed out by the FAA and sometimes by the manufacturer. In this particular case, 6,000 flights were disrupted. The A320 Airbus had a recall, and there's 300 aircraft affected in India alone. One experienced, and a lot of people don't understand what happens with flight controls that are computer manipulated. Any computer has the opportunity to fail. In the one instance that I read about, they were on cruise control, autopilot, and the aircraft inadvertently went nose down or it pitched down. And depending on the level of flight, that can cause problems. If you're making a landing, going through skyscrapers or over skyscrapers, I mean, it could be a deadly situation. And that's why airworthiness directives are handed out by the FAA. The A320 is not the only aircraft that has problems. Every aircraft has an airworthiness directive handed out at some point or another, and even Apache helicopters, like that one right there.
Yeah.
We had airworthiness directives all the time. Not probably as bad as this one because it wasn't so much computer controlled. We still had to fly the aircraft. Whether or not the pilot's at the controls or not, failure is imminent at any time.
Interesting. Hey, James, just out of curiosity, and this may be a really silly question, but do Apache helicopters have like a autopilot type setting?
They have what's called SCAS or SAS, stability augmentation. So yeah, they basically have a cruise control. Pretty much, it's like the cruise control on a Harley Davidson. You set the friction and you let the motorcycle ride. Same thing with an Apache helicopter. Wherever you're cruising at, you can push a button and it'll stay straight and level, or whatever it was that you were doing, it'll maintain that.
Okay, got it. Interesting.
It wasn't a 2x4 and a tarp strap.
No.
Exactly. All right. So moving on. Actually, it's sponsor time, isn't it? Yeah, sponsor time.
It is.
All right. So Mike Lindell, I think his Black Friday stuff is still on sale. If you need pillows or blankets or robes or slippers or anything else that Mike offers, go to mypillow.com. Use the discount code SAM. Let's help Mike out. He could use it. Secondly, we have Neil Naturopathic, the only toxin-free, chemical-free hair care products in the world that I'm aware of. Go to neilnaturopathic.com. Use the discount code SAM20, and you'll get 20% off your order. And then, of course, Dr. Peter Glidden. Go to my website that Alex is showing you right there. Click on his name, Dr. Glidden. His membership, and a lot of you took him up on the offer on Saturday to join as his member. Use the code SAM, and you'll get a 30% discount. And you can ask him virtually any question you can imagine. Also, he does live question and answers twice a week for his members. So I would highly encourage you, spend whatever it is, $10 a month or $12 a month, and join Dr. Glidden's membership. Alex, what about meditation?
If you go to the link in my bio, it will take you to the Amazon link and you can purchase The Easy Road to a Peaceful Mind. It's a meditation guide. If you purchase before the end of the year, I will give you a 1 hour one-on-one class, answer any questions, and help you with your meditation journey.
Excellent. Thank you, Alex. Joe Lynn, thank you for all the gifts. How sweet. Helpful Honey, Traveler, John Langloy. Oh boy, everybody's loading us up today. Thank you so much, everyone. Hey, Jason Coons just showed up. Jason, where have you been, young man? It's about time you get here, sir. So, moving on. Trump warned all. What's that?
That right there.
Oh, Better Team Barstool Sports. What the heck is that?
Nebraska got the piss beat out of them this weekend by Iowa.
Oh, they did? Oh,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
geez. But like really bad?
Really bad.
I may be teasing Lisa Murray a little bit.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just not much of a sports guy, but from what I remember,
it's that game where you score more points.
oh yeah, exactly. And that's a whole nother rabbit hole we're gonna have to go down one of these days. Do you guys think the NFL is rigged?
Totally.
So is college now, because the college athletes can be paid.
Yeah, James.
Oh, 110. That's kind of at the end of the season they have the MVP bowl, or the most valuable players, and they're going to the NFL. They know they're going to go to the NFL, but they absolutely just don't even try on the bowl games because they don't want to get hurt going forward to the NFL.
Wow. Wow. So that's Dave. I didn't want you to show everybody my my picture with the president.
You didn't know Donald Trump was 7'2"?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I'm 6'3" and he's towering over me, man, that's a big boy right there.
Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't even look like Sam, though.
Yeah, it does. Kind of does.
He's younger
Yeah.
years.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. John Gwynn said, my golf game scores a lot of points. I don't get it. What do you mean, John? Is John been
About
drinking
honesty.
this morning? Is that what it is? Huh? What's that, James?
Golf is a game of integrity.
I get it. John Gwynn, my golf game scores a lot of points. In other words, the lower the point on golf, the better you are. I get it.
Right.
Jeez. Just got to spell it out for me sometimes, John. Oh, my gosh. All right. So President Trump warned all airlines, pilots, drug dealers, and human traffickers to consider Venezuela airspace closed. Now, we already know we've got a large amount of military involvement out there. James, what do you make of that?
Drug dealers? Really? He actually said that? That cracked me up when he gave warning to the drug dealers. But yeah, it's that airspace is ours. It belongs to the United States of America. We're not going to tolerate anybody in, around, or on Venezuela. We're there for a reason, and we're going to take them out. It is a fair warning, but the drug dealer part, I mean, God, really?
Yeah, I know. Dave?
Well, maybe he's warning them just to catch whatever's coming at him, I think, is what happens to the deal. There's more to that story. It has to be, I mean, we could send out a small group of 40 guys to take care of these boats coming across the water. We don't need to send an aircraft carrier.
Exactly.
So why?
Exactly.
There's more to this story. If I think Venezuela is a link to most of the corruption that's happening to us, and the drugs are just the tip of the iceberg.
Very good point.
But Dave, it's not just an aircraft carrier. It's the largest one we have,
Right.
and there's
That's what I
more.
mean.
There's more than one now.
Well,
So
James, they can get us a case of beer and a flat bottom boat. We could probably take care of the problem out there.
I wouldn't be surprised, believe me. Alex? Exactly.
UFO. There's so many facets to the Venezuela situation, the elections in that country, the goings on in that country, the ties back to other countries with that country. I devil's advocate for just a minute. I mean, I understand peace through strength, but I mean, it sure seems to me like we're positioned and ready for another situation where we're not protecting our borders per se, but going in somewhere else, which I don't necessarily agree with, but I do understand the need to stop what they're doing. I'm a little conflicted on it, but yeah, FAFO.
Yeah. Tim Shaw 707 said we have enough
Holy
fire.
moly, Glenn.
Holy smokes! Nice, thank you, John. Tim Shaw said we have enough firepower to handle the continent of South America down there. Exactly. Hey, look at this. So Carl Oshushin over on YouTube just became a member on YouTube of our channel. Welcome. I'm not sure if it's Carl or Carla.
It looks like Carla.
Is it Carla? Okay. Gosh, wonderful. Welcome, Carla. So glad you decided to join us. All right, let's see. Tally Bixby said the movie Top Priority, The Terror Within. I don't know that movie. Interesting. Yes, Wendy and Mama Bear. I see the squirrels in the chat. Let's see here. So Dr. Vin Gupta is over on X. He's going viral. He did an analysis that said that Trump is in cognitive decline. Well, this is the same tool that said that last year that Biden was in, quote, excellent shape and high functioning and robust. I mean, you want to talk about clowns? This is a perfect example, Alex.
It's political bullshit.
Exactly. Dave? Oh, go ahead, Alex.
I had nothing else to say.
Dave?
Yeah, Biden was in excellent shape to be a door stump because that's about all he was at the end.
Exactly. So true.
That's about it.
James?
Who do you think pays people like that, and why do you think they would want to stoop to a level that low? I mean, for kayfabe, for rhetoric, whatever, propaganda. I mean, that's as dumb as it can get. And for a doctor to actually make that admission that he thinks that a president's in cognitive decline, did he interview him? Did he sit down with him one-to-one, face-to-face? Probably not.
Well, it's the entire money laundering machine. That's how those people got paid. But now that President Trump's in office, Doge is doing what they're doing, exposure is taking place, that little money printer of theirs is drying up very, very fast.
Look what's coming up in Minnesota with Omar, the money at the...
President Trump came right out and said if she married her brother, she needs to go. Right? I mean, my gosh, he is not playing around, dude. I'm excited about it personally. Let's see. What's that?
Dan's all excited.
Little dance, I know, exactly. So Kash Patel, the director of the FBI, said the full contents of the FBI's Trump-Russia burn bags will be released to the public. And then, well, that's fine. Let's start with that. Dave?
Went through.
I think it's coming. I think all that information's coming out. Obviously, it's going to expose a lot of corruption, starting with Hillary Clinton. So,
100%. James?
You know, the burn bags, you don't think those guys open the cinch on top of that as soon as they found them and dumped them out? And a kid in a candy store, they knew about this shit a long time ago. Why they're just rolling it out so slow and feeding it to us like we're a bunch of kids. I mean, the show, this part of the movie is not fun.
Well, but see, James, so I was just having this conversation with who I consider one of the most intelligent men I've ever met, and that's my cousin Joe. And I won't use his last name, but he does watch our show as well. But we had a conversation this morning. And as I said, Joe's probably one of the most intelligent men I've ever met in my life. And we have talked about these things literally, you guys, for 4 decades. Things that would today are common knowledge, but him and I were talking about literally 40 years ago. And we were talking about the majority of the population, you know, this community here, you guys, myself, we're in probably the 98th percentile of information, but the average person has no idea. And even though we're tired and the majority of people like us are tired, The reality is the majority of the population isn't up to speed yet. And until they get up to speed, it's gonna have to drag on. That's my opinion. What do you think, Dave?
Well, there is no way they found a bunch of burn bags in the FBI once they opened the door. I mean, that all that is an excuse and a reasoning, and they can control that narrative, right?
100%.
So this is stuff they're exposing out there. Say, hey, look what we found.
Yeah,
So they've had it the whole time.
exactly. James?
Agreed. Well, that's what I said in the beginning. They found this. I just don't like the way they're playing the movie, and whether people are aware, not aware, boring. Come on, let's accelerate. Let's get something done.
Alex?
We first went through Russia. It was all bullshit.
Very well stated, if I might say
Without
so
a doubt.
myself.
I agree, James. Head down. Let's get it done. Let's rip off the Band-Aid. But, I mean, obviously they feel like they can't do that. As frustrating it is to people that know what's actually going on in the big scheme of things.
Martini Time said, I'm with you, James. User said, I agree with James. Joe Lynn said, give them the boot. At least I think that's a boot or a foot or something. Glenn said, because they're not educated with politics. Well, yeah. And again, you can't just look at politics you can look at it at the surface level, but there are so many degrees of understanding, and there's people in every level. It's not just, a simple, black and white. There are multiple shades of gray, in my opinion.
And Sam, that's the tip of the iceberg. They talk about 2001 and what happened in there September. They're talking about Building 7. They're talking about the Pentagon, and it's more stepping forward. So it's interesting. My sister-in-law would have no idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Well, what's a plane hit it?
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I get it.
They're talking about Oklahoma City.
I know.
What?
I know.
That Oklahoma City bombing, that disrupted my aviation career for quite a while.
Did it?
It did. I have my aviation credentials were in that building, and when Timothy McVeigh or whoever it was that sent the Ryder truck to the ozone, all my FAA documents were disrupted or destroyed, and it took about a year and a half for me to uncover all that. Thankfully, They had it on microfiche.
Yeah.
What else was in that building? Dig a little deeper.
The Clintons and their gate from Arkansas were in that building.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and speaking of the Clintons, let's not forget, God, what has it been now? 6 years, 7 years? There was 2 707 planes that were flown into Arkansas and unloaded enough paper from the Clinton Foundation to fill those 2 planes. Let's not forget about that. That's all coming still. But all that happened years ago, but we're just seeing the rollout now.
Yep. It was Whitewater, correct? If I remember right.
I think that's the term, yeah.
Yeah.
So, again, it's happening. But Lee said, I'm tired of the slow-mo scenes as well. I know. Wendy said, drip, drip, drip the info. Again, I'm not disagreeing with any of you. I just think that, if the military is in control, if we are in continuity of government, they've got the smartest people in the world working on this, and they know exactly what the state of the national consciousness is, and I'm sure that they're running the playbook step by step, I would think. Hit said, less talk, less negotiations, and more action. I know, I get it,
Yeah.
Hitesh. 100%. I agree.
Sam, they were complaining about Trump and how much he's spending on golf. I'm like, okay, I'll have him work every day. Is that what you want? Oh, no, we don't want that.
Exactly. My God, it's just whatever. I mean, Mama Bear said, I about had a nervous breakdown when the floodgates of information hit me, so I can't imagine others. And that is a perfect example, Mama Bear. You're you get it now. But there's so many people that don't. It just takes time. And I know it's frustrating. I know that people can get burnout. But the reality is, I didn't think we would see these things that are happening today in my lifetime. And here it is happening. So there's a lot to be encouraged about. All right. So General Flynn was on Steve Bannon's War Room. And he came right out and said that the CIA must be shut down. And then immediately after that, Pam Bondi was on Fox News. And she said that we are bringing in our National Guard into every city we possibly can in the wake of the CIA-linked Afghan shooter in D.C. last week. Alex?
Michael Flynn's been ringing that bell for a while. If you just go to his Truth Social account, 18 hours ago, he said the CIA must stop driving U.S. foreign and domestic policy. That is solely the prerogative of the POTUS. At real Donald Trump, there is no better opportunity than now to do the right thing, shut it down. And then he shared Ghost Ezra put a post out that talks about Venezuela, Maduro, CIA, Tren de Agua. It's a pretty long post, but look, the movie is I'm believing. Let's compare it to Superman, right? Lois Lane's in the trench. She's dead. He's sitting on the pavement going, why? But he's about to jump up in the air, make the world spin backwards, put it all back the way it's supposed to be, and put his foot solidly up Lex Luthor's ass. So let's go.
Exactly. Christine Thomas over on X said, see the interview with Elon on Rogan when he told the Trump team they won the election. I haven't seen that particular clip, Christine, but thank you for bringing that up. Cal Olds over on YouTube said, "Scam Blondie." I don't think it's a scam. I think she's part of the rollout. Martini Time said, "I tell myself every day, trust the plan to keep my sanity." I get it. I mean, we have to do things to make sure we're grounded. Mama Bear said, most of us have pew-pews and aren't afraid to use them. Boy, isn't that the truth? One big reason why we've never been invaded here in America. Deborah said, yeah, baby. Exactly. All right. Did I get everybody on that?
Nope.
Nope. James.
James. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
First.
Well, Alex, first of all, you're quite becoming when you're hostile. I like that.
Don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Well, you got kicked off on Friday, and it was for good reason. The things that you talked about.
Really? Watch this.
Wait a minute. Alex got kicked off one time. How many times have you been kicked off, James?
Well,
exactly.
Thanks, Sam. Sam's got my back. Sam's got my back.
I got all your backs.
It's still the same topic. We're on the same topic again. We're bringing it back as far as who did the trigger pulling in Washington and what we can expect going forward. Alex brought a lot of good detail to that live on Friday, and that's exactly why he got banned or shut down for the day. He brought truth and point, and I think going forward, we're going to see a lot more of it. Whether Pam Bondi and Kash Patel and all the other bullshit they talk about, it's kayfabe. It's crap. If you know as well as I do, we all know that they could drag him in by the toenails and put everybody in front and center and broadcast it, and America would be happy. Well, at least everybody but the libtards.
Right. Dave?
I got to mark this down real quick. James said something nice about me. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. Make sure you make a note of it. Dave?
Well, I'll make up for that. All the deer in Kansas are still safe right now.
Oh, ouch! Wait a minute, Alex, turn around. Let me get that knife out of your bag.
I don't want you to get spoiled up there, Buck. No, it's so remember, it's been a lot of corruption all the way back to Kennedy, and what was Kennedy trying to get rid of? The CIA
and the Federal Reserve.
Yep.
Yep, 100%. All right. Let's see. The chat is cracking me up. What? Oh, nice orange hat.
That's not blaze orange, Alex, and that's not 144 square inches either.
I'm colorblind. Get off my ass.
Deborah's laughing. Wendy said, "Wow, Dave." Andrea Lynn is laughing.
And he's on his own property, so all that stuff is all BS.
Oh my gosh. Ouch is all I can say. Ouch. Jody Singleton, ouch. She said, "Oh damn." Brian said, "Ouch, Dave, that hurt."
I don't want him to get spoiled. To think, we got to pick on him a little bit.
John Gwynn said this shot heard round the world. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, God. All right. So David Morrell said, thank goodness for the Daily Dispatchers and a little tarot for my sanity. Exactly. We're all in this together, David. So President Trump said he's rescinding and terminating any executive order signed under Biden using the auto pen. And then, interestingly enough, immediately after that, Jack Posobiec over on X said that Ketanji Brown Jackson was signed by the auto pen. Oh, no, Alex. Dear God. The wheels have come off officially.
I'm safe now.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, my gosh. So, Dave, what do you think about the auto pen scandal and Ketanji Brown? Is she going?
That's something we've been waiting on, right? I mean, more importantly, it may be Fauci. That would be more important to me than anything. Than Fauci, bring Fauci. Hunter is the minor stuff, but obviously the Supreme Court would be very, very important at that point. And there was a lot. I would like to have a list of what was all signed across the board and start scratching off 1 to 400.
Yeah, exactly.
Across the board.
Exactly. James?
Well, with the Supreme Court and removing a justice, do you think it would automatically go to the heavyweight side and we would put a Republican-based judge in?
Well, if Brown is removed and President Trump is the sitting president, he can put anybody else. He can nominate anybody he wants.
They can kick Sotomayor out, too. I don't like her either.
Don't beat around the bush, James. What are you really trying to say? Alex, any comment on the whole auto pen and Ketanji thing? Oh, did we lose Alex?
He's dressing.
Oh, wow.
He did.
Holy smokes. Boy,
Dave
you really pissed him off,
bad.
James.
No, it wasn't me. It was him.
No,
right there.
Dave. Yeah, that's right.
Dude.
Dave pissed him off. What the heck happened? I wonder what happened. His screen went blank and then all of a sudden gone. Wow.
He hurt his feelers.
Maybe he's on his way to Iowa. Maybe he's on his way to Iowa.
Exactly. You better run, Dave. You better run and hide. Oh my gosh. Let's see. All right. Well, that's it for today, everybody. Let's see. Oh my gosh, 101,000 likes. We did it. That means we're dancing today. What now? I don't see Alex back in. Did he? I wonder what happened. Alex pushed a button. Wendy said, exactly. He's always giving me static about that. Hey, Jeff Papp's here. Hey, Jeff, haven't seen you in a while, brother. Glad you could make it. Okay, so if you guys see Alex, bring him back in, would you? But in the meantime, let me do some, let me do some honorable mentions first. Of course, we have a new subscriber over on YouTube, Carla Hoshin. I hope I pronounced that correct, Carla, but welcome in. And of course, John Gwynn, Mary Lise Brown, Benji 1959, Cameo Crazy, Traveler, Martini Time, Joe Lynn, Interstate Inmate, Wendy, Laura McCrary, Helpful Honey, Mama Bear, Towie Bixby, Kings Girl 1974, Larry, Deborah, David, Dana Mackey, Joy, Teresa Ferrer, Contractor, and the list goes on. Thank you all for the gifts. It's so sweet, and it means a lot to us. It really does. It's just kind of a pat on the back, and we really appreciate it. Okay, and everybody over on X, YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble, we're signing off now because I get messages from YouTube saying that they don't like the fact that we're playing YMCA. So everybody on the other platforms, we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time.